Hello student, this video is related to the English literature class 7 and today I will revise you chapter 1 of this book. May we already has done it, so in a short I will told you the summary of this chapter. The story Adventure of a Mason is a story about a poor mason who lived in a city in Spain known as Granada. He was extremely poor and scarcely could earn a bread for his large family. One day he was roused from his sleep by a knock on his door. There stood a man who offered him a job and promised to pay him money or something. He told him that he should work in the midnight and told that he must be blindfolded. The mason agreed and he was carried to the place by the man and he was told to build a vault and he filled it with the jars of gold. The mason finished the work and used the money he earned for a fortnight, but he became poor after that. One day, another person came to him, that's the name is landlord, came to his house and asked him to repair a house for a very cheap cost and says that the house is haunted. That the house is haunted. Why? What's the reason behind of it? Because whenever he was there, he would just try to be think about it. There some people just try to be hear some noise of coins and all. Such way, it's just look a haunted house. The same way, the landlord told him that was the haunted house. The mason agreed and told him that he will stay in the house and repair it. What was the reason behind of it? He recognized the house as the one where he had built the vault and filled it his money. So slowly he started becoming rich. That all over the summary of this story. Now I just want to revise the questions answer of it. What condition did the mason lay down before agreeing to work for the stranger? What was the work? What was that actually he told? The condition was that the mason laid down before agreeing to work for the stranger was that he should be paid accordingly. Second question, the blindfold of the mason was removed in a cold. Where was the cold located? What did the mason see over there? Answer is when the bandage was removed from his house, he found himself in a cold, dimly lighted by a single lamp. कहाँ पे था वो? एक ऐसी जगह पे था जहाँ लाइट एक कोर्ट में था, जहाँ की लाइट बहुत डिम हो चुकी थी और उसके सेंटर में एक मॉरिस फाउंटेन था रखा हुआ था एंड जहाँ कोर्ट था लोकेटेड था वो इंटीरियर पार्ट था उस बिल्डिंग का. Whenever you all will just revise this questions answer, the questions answer whatever I told you before, that should in front of you so you can revise it easily. Okay, so just remember this thing. Question number C. What did the stranger ask the mason to do after giving him the 2 pieces of gold? The stranger asked the mason not to uncover his eyes until he hear the cathedral bell. तो simply इसका आंसर क्या है? कैथेड्रल बेल के आने तक की आवाज़ तक सुनने तक उसको अपनी आइस की पट्टी को रिमूव नहीं करना है, बैंडेज को रिमूव नहीं करना है. The next, why did the landlord complain about the old miner's house? Because that was the haunted house, or I explain you a lot things about it. So that's you can write or remember by remembering the words like a haunted. Okay. Question number 3. Have a first statement. The poor mason's hair rose on his head at these words. Have a first question. What were these words? it's a simple word. You must help me to bring forth the bodies that are to be buried in the vault. तो ये आपको लाइन अपने आप पूरी ऐसी की ऐसी ही लिखनी है. You have to write the same line because you can't be changed. It is a complete statement. Okay, you have to remember this line. Question number 2. Who said these words and to whom? Stranger said these words to the mason. Have a simple answer. Who said these words? Stranger said these words to mason. Question number 3. What did the mason do immediately after hearing these words? The mason did immediately after hearing these words. He followed the stranger with the tumbling steps. He started to be followed the stranger with the tumbling steps. Why? So he was trembling on that time because he just be afraid. Okay. Question number B. Have a first statement. B statement is the offer of the honest mason was gladly accepted. Which types of offer? Who accept the offer made by the mason? Simply the landlord accept the offer made by the mason. So question number 2. What was the offer that the mason made? He just want to live in the house with his family. That was the simple answer of it, and that's the offer accepted by the landlord. Question number 3. What does the mason's offer tell you about him? What's it's told? It's told that he was very intelligent and know how to be think or suffer in a such condition. Read to infer. Why did the stranger blindfold the man and lead him to and from the house by the different and complex route? It's a simple answer. He really not want to show him the way of his house. Actually, where it was located, he really not want to show it. That's why he do like this. Question number 2. Do you think the mason lived lived up the expectation of both the stranger and the landlord? Yes, actually the condition both was correct. First is the honesty and the second is the clever. First things was related to the honesty and he did the same thing, and the second thing was related to the clever and he also did the same. So I think so both things we suffer or done by them perfectly. May you understand valid? And next word is related to the compound word. May, if you have the workbook, then you can revise your grammar portion in the same workbook also. Workbook have a first chapter, and you all just try to solve it yourself. Okay, I told you all the grammar of related to all the chapters from the main book, so you all just try to be solve the workbook yourself. Okay, I'm not help you to be complete the one, but you just try to be solve it yourself. Okay, the chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the workbook you just try to be solve yourself, because what was the basic terms we are seeing as an example of all the questions we are finding out in this book, in this workbook, that's I have told you in the practice book. Okay, that's why the first question is a read and answer. It's some types of short story. Firstly, you just read it and try to solve all the questions answers yourself. The next thing is word by word. There you will use the hyphen. I just told you one example of it. Nobody could resist the mouth watering delicious he had cooked. So here you will use the hyphen. Hyphen always be used in the same meaning words like a mouth watering. You will use the hyphen in between mouth watering. Second statement is the cat and the mouse game between the police and the robbers had been going on. Again you will use the hyphen here, and the same way you try to be complete these all. The next is a grammar guide. Grammar guide is related to the question tag, and the question tag, how you will done the question tags, it's the same thing. Whatever the sentence, the question tag should be the opposite of it. If the sentence is affirmative, then the sentence will be negative, and if the sentence is negative, then the question tag will be the positive. Just take an example of it. The statement first, you will come for my birthday party, have a it is a one sentence, and how you will write the question tag of it, its the answer is 8th. Wouldn't you have answer? May you will try to solve it yourself in the same way. The second, now write the questions you have formed in the given space using the correct punctuation mark. Okay, so whatever the questions you have done formed here, as like you will come for my birthday party, question mark, wouldn't you, birthday party, full stop, wouldn't you, then after it will come question mark, then the same things you must be done. The next question is related to the sentences. May you well know about the affirmative and the negative sentence. Affirmative, where or the simple sentence which not have any negative or the question thing, that is known as affirmative. As like the sentence number 1, her face looked dull, it is a one affirmative sentence. And what's the meaning of the negative? The children were not happy with the decision, this is a one negative sentence. May you know well it. And what's the next thing the question is asking? Then change the affirmative sentences into the negative sentence. And when you will change it, just we remember one thing, the adjective of it should be changed. As like her face looked dull, then how you will change? If you will change it in a negative, then how you will change it? Her face didn't look fresh. Okay, first thing you will just be take care of the helping verb, and the second thing just we take care of the adjective, and you will change it out. As the same way you will try to solve these all one. The same thing you will find in the question number 3 of 8. Transform these sentences into the negative sentences. As the same way you will try to solve it. Okay. The next question is related to the read the sentences that Amina's mother spoke while talking to Amina about her room, and just read as what a first statement is, what a horrible mess you have made. Okay, what's he is asking to do? Now convert these exclamatory sentences into declarative sentence. Declarative is a simple sentence. How you will done it? As the first example, what a horrible mess you have made, have answer, you have made a horrible mess. The second statement, what can you keep your room so untidy? How you will convert in a declarative sentence? You always keep your room very untidy. How can you keep your room so untidy? How you will change it into the declarative? You always keep your room very untidy. As the same way you just try to solve these all things. The next is way to rise. Here they are asking about develop a interesting story in 200 words. It really will give you some interesting give you some more interest. Okay, so use these all words and try to make a small story in your own book. That's all. Thank you.